Hello and welcome back to another unboxing and review of a product. This time I have for you a professional 4-channel mixer, also known as the I want to say AI4 is what it goes by. It goes by many names, and before the end of the review I'll tell you one that you should avoid because some idiot, namely the guy behind the camera, got it and it sounded like garbage. This one though does not. And let's go ahead and adjust this up just a wee bit. Now the box, when it came, was kind of beat up. I mean, like the corner here's kicked in, the top on it's been torn open. But that's not too big of an issue when you stop and see what's inside of here. I mean, this is, again, pretty small. And you can kind of already see some of the features that it has. It can be plugged into a wall or it can be plugged into a computer. And that little wall outlet, that's actually helpful for a different issue. So inside the box, we have this nice form-fitted piece of foam, which I'm going to be keeping this in case, sorry, table's creaking, in case I have to pack it away somewhere for any reason. Because, I mean, it's pretty stable. None of the corners are damaged. It also came with its own little micro USB plug. Go ahead and open this up. And it is a cloth style cord, which I'm kind of shocked by. It also has the little wall outlet plug wall wart, which looks vaguely like my old Note 2's plug. It's got it on the side here, and it's quite large. I mean, put that aside, put the cable aside. Now for the heart of the issue. It's in there good. There we are. We've got the mixer. We also have the directions, and I'm going to do my best to read these directions. Oh, wow. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was going to make fun and say, oh, they're just in Chinese, but then I turned it over and it actually has everything written in. So I'm actually going to use that. I know, I'm going to use directions. That is scary. But on this mixer, let me get it out of the plastic. You have your two combo jacks up here, your RCA type cables, your 1/4 inch jacks for ins and outs, phantom power, so yes, this can be powered, so you can use your powered microphones. Your gain is the top here, your 48 volt light is right there. And then you have your high adjustment, which is kind of like a EQ, but not really. And then your low adjustment. The FX I'll get to in just a second. And then you have your volume for your microphone here. Now, obviously for line 1, this is line 1, line 2, line 3 and 4, as well as the USB or stereo preamp. The other thing that this has, if you notice right here, it says, and on the screen it looks fuzzy to me because my eyes won't focus, BT. That's right. This little unit will connect to your phone via Bluetooth to pull music off of your phone, but not put stuff into your phone. Don't get confused by that. Also, this USB in, you plug a USB stick in here, you can put media files, play them through here with these controls right here. This is the main mix knob right here. This one controls all of the volume of the entire mixer. And then you have your headphone jack. This is your headphone, your 3.5mm headphone jack, and this will actually monitor the audio coming from this unit. Now, as far as anything else goes, the effects knob, you have a button here, you push it down, you can adjust your effect however you want it. When you're done with the effect, you turn it off, and you can leave your knob wherever you want. Knob. On here though, you have two of them, so you can do effect on one and not on the other, or vice versa. And on the very back side, let's hope that this will come through, you have a little toggle switch. You push it in, plug in the USB plug, plug it into an outlet or a battery bank. You can power this mixer. You're probably saying, well, wait a minute, you can power it, but you can't record to a computer. And you're right, you cannot do that. However, you plug a USB stick in here, and you hold down the play pause button for a few seconds. It will now start recording whatever you say into it. Meaning, this is travelable. You can take this, you don't even need your computer. You can take and set this up, record, and have at it. But now what I want to do is I want to take and compare this to the, and I know it's a different thing, the Behringer UM2 that I'm currently using, because I think I'm going to switch to this. This is actually something I've been thinking about doing, and it'll just take one more step out of my processing with this little EQ right here. So with that, let's go ahead and go to the other part of the video. Okay, well, I wanted to record first on the Behringer UM2 that I've currently been using for quite a few months now. And I also turned off all the effects except for the noise floor changer. And I'll actually go ahead now and flip back those on just so you can hear the difference in them. And now I have the extra little features on my recording software in order to just boost the bass and treble a little bit, as well as give me a little extra kick in the sound. But now I'm going to switch to the A4 that I've got, and we'll see what that sounds like. Okay, well, now I am on my new A4 mixer, and I want to show what this sounds like. As you can see, I've got my guy running around here, and we'll go and look at our campsite. Obviously, the vocals have nothing to do with the mixer as much as anything, but now what I want to play with is something that's kind of fun, and that's the effects button. But first, let's add just a little bit of low end into this, and just a touch of treble. That should sound just about right there. I'll adjust it later to see what it sounds like. But now for the effects. And for one, we'll push the button. Okay, the button's been pushed. And now we'll start with the delay. And hopefully this is coming through. If I'm using it right. Okay, well, apparently not. We'll try it again. There we are. got the delay, and that sounds about right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I welcome you to the... And now the delay, and the delay really is weird to hear in my own headset, so I'm going to turn that off. As you can hear it actually delays the echo. But if I go and... Oops. Hitting the wrong thing. There we go. Hopefully that didn't mess it up too bad. But as you can hear, the delay gets longer and longer. And it sounds like, or the reverb, repeat. I wish this had the other function, but that's okay. But I'll go ahead and turn that off because that's kind of irritating me. And hopefully I can still be heard with all that done. So let me know what you think. I mean, I'll add just a wee bit more treble. I think my old headset here is dying. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut and we'll see what this sounds like. Okay, well, since I got a chance to listen to the audio back, it sounded alright to me. I did go ahead and boost the gain just a little bit, and it seems like I'm peaking now. I boosted the volume coming straight from the mixer into the video, or into OBS. So now it sounds louder. I'm going to move the microphone just a little bit, and actually I want it back where it was because it seems like it's pretty good and loud right there without me peaking very much. But let me know what you think on this. What you think on this. Like I said, this is just mostly a test, and I wanted to show some stuff off in this world. But I can hear the game sounds. I put a different headset on now. I can actually hear myself in the audio, and I can see stuff happening around on here versus what it was before. But I'll give it a listen back and see what it sounds like to me, and maybe I'll keep it, maybe I won't, I don't know. I do like it though because it gives me a little more options, as well as gives me a sense of less stuff I have to do in editing in order to get it to come out right. But hopefully you enjoyed this quick little review. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and until next time, have fun.